3, 2, 1.
Hit that follow. 1, 2, 1, 3.
Welcome back to the Time Machine Diaries, where we bring the past roaring back to life. I'm Cullen, your host, and today we're going deep into the gritty, grease-streaked origins of an American fucking legend, Harley-Davidson. It's a name that drips with rebellion, freedom, and raw fucking power. But before it became the powerhouse we know today, it all started as a fucking dream. A simple machine built in a tiny wooden shed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, back in 1903. To take us there, I got a special fucking guest, man. I'm juiced about this. He's a man who's lived it, breathed it, and fucking rode it. Meet Jack Iron Jaw Calloway, one of the first Harley riders to tear up the dirt roads of America.
Hey, Cullen. Never thought I'd be here sitting telling stories about the good old days. Back then, we were just thinking about riding faster, harder, longer. It all started with Bill Harley and the Davidson boys. 4 young punks, grease-stained hands, working out of a shack no bigger than a horse stall. They slapped a motor on a bicycle frame. Damn if it didn't work. The first bike, 1 cylinder, barely enough power to ride up a hill. But they kept at it, making it stronger, faster, and meaner. Back in the day, I got my hands on a 1908 Harley. Felt like riding a wild fucking bull. Shaky, loud, mean as hell. But it had something no other machine had. Grit. By 1914, Harley was already winning races, taking down the competition. Indian, Pope, Excelsior, they had fast bikes, but Harley had something they didn't have, the heart of the fucking streets. When World War I came knocking, U.S. Army noticed Harley sent bikes to the front line, the first real war machine with 2 wheels. Things chewed up mud, dodged bullets, and carried dispatches like nothing fucking else. And after the war, that's when the real movement started. Outlaws, racers, soldiers back from war who didn't want to sit behind a fucking desk, they all found their fucking way to a Harley. And me, I rode with the fucking jackals. A ragtag bunch of misfits who lived to ride and rode to live. No rules, no limits, just a wide open fucking road.
Harley-Davidson wasn't always on top. They had some tough times though, didn't they?
Oh yeah, the fucking Great Depression nearly wiped them out. People couldn't afford bread, let alone motorcycles. Indian and the rest all fucking folded. But Harley dug in their fucking heels, started selling bikes to the police and government agencies. That kept their wheels fucking turning. Then came World War II. More Harleys shipped overseas, helping the war efforts. By the time the war was over, every fucking soldier knew the Harley name. And when they got home, they wanted the same power between their fucking legs.
That's when the outlaw biker culture really took off, right?
That's right. Back in the 50s and the 60s, when Harley became a way of life. It wasn't just a bike, it was a symbol. A big middle finger to the fucking system. Clubs popped up all over the fucking world. Some good, some bad. But all of them lived to ride. Harley leaned into it. Big engines, chrome, that signature fucking growl. Then the 80s hit. The company damn near crashed. The Japanese bikes were smoother, cheaper, fucking faster. But Harley had one thing Honda and Kawasaki didn't. Fucking soul. The company fought back, leaned into their fucking heritage, built their fucking bikes as a piece of fucking history. And here we are today. Harley's still here, still loud, still untamed.
Jack, if you had to sum up Harley-Davidson in one word, what would it be?
Survival. Harley just isn't a motorcycle. It's a survivor. Just like the people who rode it.
And that's the story of Harley-Davidson. Jack, it's been an honor.
The pleasure's been mine, Cullen. Now excuse me. I got some fucking road left to burn.
Harley-Davidson, it's an iconic name in motorcycling. It has a rich history. It began in the early 20th century. In 1901, 20-year-old William S. Harley designed a small engine intended to be mounted on a standard bicycle frame. Collaborating with his childhood friend, Arthur Davidson, they worked on this motorized bicycle concept. Their initial prototype, however, lacked the power to climb Milwaukee's hills without pedal assistance, leading them to develop a more robust engine design. By 1903, the duo, joined by Arthur's brothers, Walter and William Davidson, completed their first production motorcycle in a small wooden shed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This year is officially recognized as the founding of Harley-Davidson. In 1906, the company established its first factory on Chestnut Street, later renamed Juneau Avenue, in Milwaukee, producing 50 motorcycles that first year. The following year, Harley-Davidson was officially incorporated. With Walter Davidson serving as the first president, Arthur Davidson as general sales manager and secretary, and William Davidson as works manager, and William Harley as chief engineer and treasurer. The brand's reputation for durability and performance grew, and by 1920, Harley-Davidson had become the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer, with dealers in 67 countries, and production numbers reaching 28,189 machines. Throughout its history, Harley-Davidson has navigated challenges, including economic downturns and evolving market demographics. In recent years, the company has faced declining sales, attributed in part to an aging primary customer base and difficulties in attracting younger riders. Under CEO Jochen Seitz, the focus has shifted to high-profit premium touring bikes. Though, the strategy has yet to significantly broaden the brand's appeal among new demographics. Despite these challenges, Harley-Davidson remains a symbol of American motorcycling heritage, continually adapting to the changing landscape of the motorcycle industry. A couple facts about Harley that you didn't know. During WWII, Harley-Davidson was producing military bikes for the US, but their biggest competitor, Indian, accused them of stealing their military contracts by undercutting prices. And while Harley was helping the Allies, there's a twist. Harley also had a distributor in Nazi Germany before the war started. So while they weren't building bikes for Hitler, their products were cruising around Germany in the 1930s. Ah, shit. In the 1970s, Harley-Davidson got bought by AMF, American Machine and Foundry, and shit hit the fucking fan. Quality control went out the window, and Harley bikes started breaking down left and right. The joke back then was that AMF stood for Ain't My Motherfucking Fault. It almost tanked the whole brand, until a group of executives bought the company back in the 80s and saved its fucking ass. While people love to associate Harley with biker gangs like the Hells Angels, the company itself hated that shit. Harley-Davidson spent years trying to distance itself from outlaw culture because it was bad for fucking business. But here's the kicker. They leaned into that rebellious image when it started selling more bikes. So they basically cashed in on the same culture they were trying to avoid. Harley is notorious for suing the hell out of anyone who tries to use anything remotely related to their brand. In the 90s, they even tried to trademark the sound of their engines. Yeah, They wanted to own that iconic sound. But the courts were like, nah, bro. Can't own a fucking sound. That's it for today's Time Machine Diaries. If you enjoyed this ride through history, make sure to subscribe and check out our Patreon for exclusive content. It's THO420. Alright, y'all. Stay safe. Keep them 2 wheels down. Fuck the police. Cullen does not support fucking the police. Take care.
Stay fly, hustle through the sky, moonwalk on clouds, stack it up, cheddar, feeling better, proud, mind sharp, cutting through vibes, samurai sword, dropping bars, hit like a freight train aboard. City lights reflect dreams, mirrored ambition, chasing glory in the chaos, no permission. Quick wit, sharp tongue, arrows in the dark, navigating life, playing like a park. Buster rhymes taking over, no one can ignore. From the alleyways to the grand concert hall floor, putting pieces together, call it life jigsaw. Rise from the ashes, Phoenix never withdraw. Cold nights, warm dreams, hustling for the cream. Every block another challenge, never what it seems. Silent whispers in the wind, secrets unfold, weak stories with rhythm. Iron thread to gold, past struggles, now chapters in a book.